And the Gamecocks move into the red zone. In the red area, it's Turner. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They strike first in this national title bout. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Gets out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
A quick throw out left, complete. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Breaking tackles. That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Okay, it's third down after that run. To the air, it's Sellers. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. A short completion to the tight end. They get him to the ground, and it's first down now at the 28.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That's reeled in. It's Lane. Touchdown, Southern Cal. as they answer with their first score of this title game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
South Carolina offense will take over. First and
10. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. He hands it off from the gun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
USC.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Defense is coming after him. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, South Carolina. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. The quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds his man. It's Smith. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Handoff running right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. To throw, it's Fafita. Makes a quick grab. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Fires it to the wideout. The June quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Fighting him off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, South Carolina 21, USC 7.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Toss play to the outside. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to throw. It's Fafita. Makes the grab. It's Lane. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fighting off the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
There's a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of the speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
That's reeled in. It's Jordan. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Championship game, 10th play of the drive coming up. They face 3rd down and short. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe holding the 3 points.
There we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Trojans. And 6 more points to the total. Who says you need explosive plays? Kirk, that was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
USC 14.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Okay, set. Here's 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Turner. They try the middle, but still no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Back to pass. It's Sellers. Grab near the sticks. It's Clark. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now. They're plus 43.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun to handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. They've converted one of their two fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. They make the first down, right down to the 31.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Here comes a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run. Running back's got it. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Pressure is coming. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Tight end goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. Just standing there, gets hit again.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after it.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for three, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. One more play before they head to the locker room. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's take it now to Kevin O'Connor's with our halftime update.
South Carolina, 24, USC, 14.
And the Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And now it's fumble. What a decision. Falls on it himself to avoid disaster.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier side, give him a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. The pocket breaking down. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
Wants some time, now lets it go. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the move now. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. Running back has it on a screen now. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Now that screen play can be a little tricky if the blocks up front don't develop, and now they got to figure out what to do here on 4th down.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And they will trot out the field goal team here.
On the field goal.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Defensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Play action here on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the defense does a really good job getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
1st and 10 play coming up. Here's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And he fields it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. To throw, it's Fafita. Quick completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Now it's second down here. And the back now goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he get there on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
We got it. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23 on solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Movement here from the tight end. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Nice grab. It's Coleman. They bring him down, and the drive has now reached the 35.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
He's brought down, but out before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Send the back in motion. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught quickly. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming out from the 46.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, South Carolina 34, USC 17.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Fafita. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it'll be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around.
Going for a big play downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Way too much speed in that play. Monster Center stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it at the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Fafita. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not a long return, but the important thing that they wipes out his scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pounding away with the run game. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Gamecocks are in the red zone.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
On the run, it's Turner. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you usually